An Introduction to Crop Circles. Andy Thomas. Introduction. A Modern Mystery. An unmistakable air of mystery surrounds certain parts of southern England, especially counties such as Wiltshire, places that were once part of the ancient kingdom of Wessex. This region has long been home to the unusual and unexplained, believed by many to be the ancient land of King Arthur himself. The Wessex landscape embraces the Stonehenge and Abbeybury stone circles, the enigmatic Silbury Hill, and hundreds of ancient burial mounds. It also plays host to scores of USO sightings, reports of mysterious black cats and dogs, covens, ghosts, and most famously crop circles, those increasingly elaborate shapes found swirled into fields each summer. Crop circles, also known as corn circles, crop formations, crop glyphs, or agriglyphs, were first brought to wider public attention in the 1980s, but there is clear evidence of them at least as far back as 1678. Although two-thirds of circular activity occurs in England, crop circles are found all over the world. Many other countries have reported events, including more prominently Italy, Germany, Canada, the Netherlands, the Czech Republic, Australia, Switzerland, Poland, Russia, and the USA. Formations can be found etched into many types of crops and laid down in either a clockwise, anti-clockwise, or even radial fashion. Wheat and barley fields are the most commonly visited, but oilseed rape, canola, rye, oats, maize, flax, peas, and various other plants have also been known to host designs. Natural mediums have been unutilized by the phenomenon too. Amongst them, grassland, bracken, and heather. In Britain, the majority of the crop circles appear within the county of Wiltshire, but other areas have also received their fair share, with prominent examples including Hampshire, Oxfordshire, Bedfordshire, East and West Sussex, Warwickshire, North and South Yorkshire, the East Midlands, and as far north as Scotland. This book exists to give a brief yet insightful overview of the crop circle phenomenon, the history, the development of the patterns, and the possible theories which might explain them. While not intended as a definitive study, some excellent books and websites for the more dedicated researcher are listed under further information. It hopefully serves as a good introduction to some far more complex and intriguing than most people are aware of. What the crop circle mystery has done above all is to provide a fascinating forum of debate about the nature of reality and the mysterious world around us, as both skeptics and mystics strive to prove their cases. Indeed, the continuing absence of a definitive answer to the circles have stimulated an unexpected deepening of thought in many people as they grapple with the issues and strange matters arising from this compelling and yet frustratingly elusive phenomenon. crop circle near the ancient site of Adam's grave, Alton Barnes, Wiltshire, 2007. Crop circles are a global phenomenon. This design appeared at Ostrava in the Czech Republic in 1998. Pictogram at Manton, Wiltshire, 4th of May 2009. The Stonehenge fractal. This staggering formation appeared on 7th of July 1996 and remains a highlight of the phenomenon. A series of fractal shapes, self-replicating patterns which result from natural reiterative equations as generated by computers. This design is known as a Julia set. Evidence shows that this huge glyph, 915 feet long and comprising 151 circles, appeared in daylight hours within a period of 45 minutes. Pages 18 and 36 in full view of Stonehenge and A303 road, with no one being seen in the vicinity. Unable to stop visitors entering the field, the farmer charged an admission fee, largely donated to a local charity, and advertised the formation on the roadside. This policy at such tourist spot led to it becoming the most visited crop circle in history, with an estimated 10,000 people passing through it during the course of that summer. One, what are crop circles? The lack of physical evidence in paranormal mysteries has always been frustrating for researchers, whether studying the Loch Ness Monster, ghosts, Bigfoot, or UFOs. Crop formations present the exact opposite of this. The evidence arrives on a regular basis in stunning and beautiful form for all to see. Paradoxically, this undeniable presence has almost certainly increased the controversy around them, with detailed examinations and subsequent heated discussions easily available to all, not just the lucky few. We shall explore the arguments about man-made versus mysterious later, but most open-minded observers accept that at least a proportion of formations cannot be explained by human activity. While some formations are just a few feet across and simple, the vast majority are now highly sophisticated patterns and generally span hundreds, occasionally thousands of feet. Although tractor lines across most English fields, the stripes visible in aerial photos, agriglyphs, have also been found in the middle of farmland without them, with no visible trails leading in. They are mostly placed fully within the selected field, although boundaries and even rows have been crossed on noted occasions, with one large ring in 1993 at West Overton, Wiltshire, encompassing 3 fields across and around an entire T-junction. Most of the more intelligent-looking crop glyphs seem ambiguous in their symbolisms, but more direct ones have alluded to everything from ancient or religious iconography to modern scientific and astronomical data, sparking many discussions about their origins. Some designs embody incredibly complex geometrical features and display mathematical qualities beyond pure chance or haphazard, haphazard placement. Books and papers have been inspired by these elements alone, and the late Professor Gerald S. Hawkins, famous for decoding the geometrical layout of Stonehenge, even derived a whole new mathematical theorem based on observing the diatonic ratios embodied in crop circles. In addition to the geometry, complexity is often found in the laid crop itself, with layered flows, swirls, and weaves. Other notable physical features can include biological anomalies crop in circle-affected crop, absent in known man-made designs, suggesting some kind of heating or energy process at work. Despite many crop circles seemingly being created at night, apparently in the pre-dawn early hours, there have been a number of proven daylight occurrences, sometimes with eyewitnesses, and large designs have arrived within very short periods of time. Although similar patterns have been known to form in less visible mediums at other times of the year, ice, snow, and earth circles have all been reported. The vast majority of crop designs are found between April and September in the UK, with seasonal variations in other parts of the world. The peak months being July and August, and the epicenter of English, indeed global, activity being around Avebury and Silbury Hill. Local weather conditions do not seem to be a major factor in their arrival, as they are known to appear in rain and fog as well as clear conditions, and there is no obvious correlation with lunar or astrological cycles influencing individual appearances. Although crop circles have been found on many types of soil worldwide, it is an interesting fact that the vast majority of English formations appear to arrange themselves in direct conjunction with aquiferous rocks, strata which carry large volumes of underground water. Mapping out the distribution of the circles onto geological charts makes this connection undeniable, with chalk appearing to be the primary attractor for the Wessex examples. Circles in other countries have similar correlations with the regional aquifers. The geological connection would seem to be an important factor in the placement of formations, as water is known to create energetic effects in the ground. A natural component may contribute to the process of circle creation, whatever other causes may be involved. Of course, many believe there to be an intelligent impetus of some kind that must also play a part, as will be discussed further under theories and beliefs. The circle mystery is certainly multi-layered. All manners of peripheral anomalous phenomena have been reported in and around crop glyphs over the years. Most notably, aerial lights have often been seen coming down into fields where new formations are subsequently discovered, and floating balls of light have been witnessed and filmed on numerous occasions in and around existing patterns. Whether the circle mark making process originates in the sky or from the earth, or is a combination of both, isn't yet known, but eyewitnesses often speak of a descending presence. On occasions when crop circles arrive, there have also been reports of buzzing electronic sounds, very high pitched whistling, trilling effects, and even loud roarings. We will explore all of these aspects and much more throughout these pages. Inside a crop circle near the Churchill White Horse Carving, Wiltshire, 1992. Looking across a huge pentagram formation at Beckhampton, Wiltshire, 8th of August 1998. This astonishing 194 circle fractal design appeared at Windmill Hill, Avebury, Wiltshire, 29th of July 1996. Seen as a diagram, the mathematical genius of the Windmill Hill design can be more fully appreciated. The ancient mound of Silbury Hill at Avebury, Wiltshire, is the precise epicenter of global crop circle activity. Its origin and purpose is unknown, like the circles that cluster around it. Could geology have played a role in the placement of Neolithic sites, and could it also be influencing the distribution of the circles? The evidence suggests so. Right, this beautiful design at Roundway, Wiltshire, appeared on 31st of July 1999 and exhibited some of the best lay patterns then seen in a formation. An insect-like winged formation below the White Horse Carving at Milk Hill, Alton Barnes, Wiltshire, 26th of June 2004. 2. Inside a formation. The internet now makes it very easy to find crop circles to visit. News of the latest arrivals is usually posted within hours, with information on their general locations freely available. Once in the vicinity, advice from locals or the simple presence of other seekers can give helpful pointers as to where to go. Crop fields are, it should be remembered, private land, and permission should always be sought to walk in unless the farmer has placed a donation box at the entrance to the field, in which case one can explore in a more assured state. Entering without permission can lead to tension and inevitable altercations with farm staff. Once the location of the formation is clearly identified and it can be seen from the ground, any hillsides are obviously helpful for this. Visitors must choose carefully which tractor line to enter in. Walking through the crop is not an option and perpetrated only by the unthinking and uncaring. Fields can be much larger than they seem from a distance, and miscalculating the entrance point can lead to long double backs, so care should be taken. Friendly farmers usually denote which track to use, or the main trodden paths soon make themselves apparent. The sometimes long walk into a field is finally rewarded by the unique and humbling experience of entering the crop circle itself. Often invisible during the walk up the tractor line, quite suddenly the laid area opens up as a vast new enclosure in what was once a fearless sea of unaffected stems. A huge swirl invites the visitors in, or side paths and other avenues may present multiple choices of areas to explore. Ground explorations has been likened to walking a sacred maze or labyrinth. Indeed, some see cropped cliffs as sacred places for the modern age, and it cannot be denied that there is something cathedral-like about the feeling of standing in a vast complex of sophisticated geometry with a wide open space above. Crop circles are remarkable for their crisp, sharp edges and flattened but often undamaged stems. The circle wall is usually clearly demarked, with little overspill into the surrounding area, although on occasion an intriguing interface of standing and laid plants interlaced together at the edge makes clear that something far more subtle than a basic manual implement has been at work. In a good formation, the stems in the main lay will be neatly flattened to the ground, flowing around exquisitely, almost with a fluid motion. Lifting up layers going in one direction can sometimes reveal flows beneath running in counter directions, while other areas may show complex weaves where flows meet. Man-made demonstrations have struggled to replicate these features. Some circles are clockwise, some anti-clockwise, with no seeming preference, and many multi-circled designs will incorporate both kinds. Radical lays have also been known, flowing inward or outwards. Although the plants may be lying horizontally, they still grow and ripen without any apparent harm. Sometimes without too many visitors, crop will recover to stand straight again after a few days. A variety of swirled centers can be found in crop formations, some wide splays, others coned upwards, and others still with a central standing tuft. Tightly knotted and woven features have also become more common in recent years. Often it is hard to understand from the ground what the overall shape of the glyph is, unless it has already been viewed from the air. All that can be seen inside are circles, paths, and shapes of various sizes running off in every direction. Walking through a formation can be an exciting, mysterious, and hypnotic delight. But there is more to being inside a crop circle than may at first be apparent. Thus, a word of warning. A significant number of people entering them have reported experiencing a variety of physical and mental effects. Depending on the formation and on the individual, these can range from feeling of elation and peacefulness to nausea, headaches, disorientation, and panic. Some have reported electrical tinges and other odd sensations. There have been notable cases of the health of visitors seemingly being affected by the circles in a profound way. Miracles and healings have been reported, but also sudden declines in well-being, as well as menstrual cycles being disrupted. Animals have also been known to behave very strangely in and around crop circles, and livestock and local dogs have been known to react wildly in fields or houses near new arrivals. There may be more to this than imagination, as it is not just organic material that is vulnerable. Electronic equipment, for instance, seems to malfunction far above the dictates of statistical chance when taken inside formations, with regular reports of mobile phone batteries draining and cameras failing, together with strange effects on compasses and other magnetic devices. There have been several occasions where TV news crews have been frustrated when equipment has failed to work. Farmers have also reported combine harvesters breaking down when attempting to cut circles, as inevitably all formations meet their end when the harvest comes. A number of causes have been put forward to account for these quarks. It is possible that the electrical qualities of the aforementioned underground water and geological earth energies may be coming into play, but everything from natural magnetism, piezoelectrics, unearthly energy fields, and psychic forces have all been suggested as culprits. Some health problems may also be caused by the ubiquitous presence of pesticides, or by simple cases of sunstroke. But others point out that the power of shape itself has traditionally been seen as a generator of strong mystical experiences, so perhaps the cause of these reports is a combination of several elements, with the designs somehow amplifying the consequences. Some people can explore formation and feel positive, whilst others may have a negative emotion. Perhaps the circles simply enhance the state with which one goes into the field. Either way, it should be clearly understood that one enters a crop circle at one's own risk. The welcome sight of a farmer's donation box indicating that circle visitors can enter in peace. Going in without permission is illegal. Maze-like pathways at Roundway, Wiltshire, 25th of July 2010. Sweeping flows of very tidy crop at Alton Priors, Wiltshire, 23rd of July 2008. Many kinds of centers can be found in different crop circles. To the left, a flattened, swirled variety can be seen at Hatcham near Brighton, East Sussex in 1992, while below is a coned example, leaving an impressive deep central hole in the Milk Hill Fractal of 1997, page 26. Above and right, a great variety of circle centers can be found, from standing tufts of crop to twisted or tightly knotted craftwork. The Stonehenge fractal of 1993, page 3, saw a spate of health effects in visitors, including a number of women who found their menstrual cycles disrupted. Several TV cameras crews, even skeptical ones, have reported inexplicable malfunctioning of electronic equipment inside circles. Left, flows of crop spilling from a pathway at Patcham, East Sussex, 29th of June 1992. Below, many people report health effects, good and bad, whilst or after visiting formation. Do the patterns amplify natural energy